Bernie Sanders, telling me and everyone else who doesn't want to vote for Joe Biden that we're irresponsible for not wanting to vote for Joe Biden. I'm going to tell you what's actually irresponsible, Bernie Sanders. What's irresponsible is completely neglecting the white working class and rural voters which you had in the 2016 election. That's irresponsible. What's irresponsible is continuously calling Joe Biden your friend, that he can beat Donald Trump, that he is a decent man. That's irresponsible. Joe Biden is not your friend, Bernie. Joe Biden is nobody's friend except for the elite people who he is in league with. He is not my friend. He is not the working class's friend. He is not women's friend. Ask Tara Reid. What's irresponsible, Bernie Sanders, is dropping out of the race when your only remaining opponent is somebody accused of just as many sexual assault allegations as Donald Trump. You have a man, Joe Biden, who sniffs kids. Okay, this is well documented. He has kids touch the blonde hair on his legs at a pool while Corn Pop threatens to beat him up with a chain. I mean, who even knows what this guy is talking about? Joe Biden is nuts. He's out of his mind, okay? He's got dementia. And somehow, you lost to him. Now, I'm not going to give the DNC full credit. It is true that there were young people who did not go and vote for Bernie Sanders during the primary. And those people should be ashamed of themselves because they helped fuck us all up. They contributed to this. It wasn't just DNC becoming Voltron. It was that young people didn't come out and vote like we thought they would. They were partially responsible for that. But what is irresponsible, Bernie Sanders, is repeating the Russiagate lie about how your campaign is somehow infiltrated by Russian bots and assets. And that it's not just the fact that you have an insane following of people who have progressive policies and ideas. What's irresponsible is telling people who are in these states that they are going to have to deal with 12 million illegal immigrants being given a path to citizenship. It's part of an executive order on day one. What's irresponsible is not defending the people who defended you and turning your back on them. Cenk Uygur being a good example. You ran an irresponsible campaign, Bernie Sanders. That is what's irresponsible. All right? If somebody doesn't want to vote for Joe Biden because he doesn't have any of their values at heart, you can't blame that person. They always tell people to vote their values. Well, when my values are not presented, I won't vote. Now I am. I am going. Full disclosure, I'm going to vote for Joe Biden. I don't want to. It's under duress. But I don't want 4 more years of Donald Trump either. And this is the trap which the DNC has us in, has the Democratic base in. The DNC has and is running an abuse mindset, an abuser mindset. We, the abused, the people, the Democratic base, we are threatened with Donald Trump, with the Republican Party. And the DNC comes along and says, hey, vote for us. We're not the Republicans. We're not Trump. That's all that they have. That's all that they have. Donald Trump is homelessness. He is chaos. He is uncertainty. The DNC is pseudo-stability, food, shelter, but in a toxic and unhealthy environment. The DNC is the domestic abuser who slaps us around, doesn't care for our needs, doesn't value us as humans. But they know that we would rather be in that predicament than out on the street alone with nothing to eat nor to go. They hold that over our heads, and they tell you that if you don't vote for the lesser of two evils, you are enabling the greater evil. So you have to vote for the DNC, which is why they will never change. They will never learn, because they don't have to. People will keep voting for them because they know that that's how they have them. They know that they have them in their pocket. They know that they are the lesser of two evils. If you don't want the DNC to continue this, don't vote for them. That'll mean that you'll be out on the streets. That'll mean that you'll have Donald Trump. But at least you won't be enabling your abuser anymore. And you won't be giving them the ability to abuse you. You'll be abused by somebody else. You'll be neglected by somebody else. But that's what the DNC understands. They understand that they are the only alternative to Donald Trump and the Republicans. And because of that, that's all they have to do. That's all that they have to run with. Well, hey, we're not Donald Trump. We have to defeat Donald Trump. We got to unify and defeat Donald Trump. I mean, unless you're a leftist. If you're a leftist, go fuck off. We don't care about your beliefs and values. We care about ours. These people don't care about unity, guys. If they cared about unity, they would actually try to at least somewhat compromise with the more progressive wing of the Democratic base. Fuck the Democratic Party. The Democratic base, even in the more conservative states, Medicare for All was rated popular. Over 50% supported it. Even in Mississippi, over 52% of voters supported Medicare for All. Joe Biden doesn't support Medicare for All. Maybe you didn't know that. But I honestly don't know what to think about the American voter either. Because if after all of the stupid, ridiculous, incoherent babbling that Joe Biden has done, after all the warmongering that he's done, after all of the threats to cutting your Social Security and Medicaid that he has done, you still vote for him? You still think that he's going to fight for you simply because he was Barack Obama's VP? I don't know if you should even have the right to vote. Democracy is founded upon educated and informed voters making educated and informed decisions. If the people aren't educated and informed, they shouldn't have the right to vote. But we can't instill that into law because the government already has too much power anyway. Too much power in the wrong places. There are parts where government is necessary and where the government should most certainly be active. But right now, government is in all the wrong places and neglects all the right places that it needs to be. But no, Bernie, a person is not irresponsible. A voter, your voter, whom you are shaming, is not irresponsible because they didn't vote for Joe Biden. What's irresponsible is your campaign. And I would like anyone who disagrees to let me know why. Please like, comment, and subscribe. For anyone going through a hard time during this pandemic, my heart goes out to you. I hope you make it through this. And I hope I make it through this. But peace out.